Hello YouTubers, my tubers and tubies out there. I am coming to you today with the question that I have received in regards to Alibaba.com and Aliexpress.com. And the question is, what vendor should you use? Or the question is, what vendor do you think I should use in regards to purchasing hair or lace wigs or anything that you see? Because AliExpress has tons of vendors for everything. It's a wholesale site. So the question is, what vendor should I use? Here's the answer. The vendor you should use is... I can't answer that question for you. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't click off the video quite yet. Don't click off the video quite yet. I got a little something for you. Okay? The thing is, I cannot answer that question for you. But what I can do is see about giving a little bit of help for those who are researching vendors for purchasing, because purchasing from AliExpress and Alibaba.com, you may be a little weary because you are purchasing overseas and most likely China or India or Korea or wherever. So what I'm going to do, what this video's purpose is just to give a little advice on what you should do. And also this video is going to be a starting link for future people for people who want to purchase in the future for a certain vendor. First things first, my advice is this is just common sense advice. Research on whatever vendor you are narrowing it down to. Do your research. There is check out forums. Forums are the biggest thing. I go to blackhairmedia.com. Go to the post, type in the vendor that you are thinking about purchasing from, and see if any of the ladies on there or the people on there have mentioned that vendor before. They're a great source of information. Don't get it twisted. Some of the ladies on there won't tell you their vendor because they want to keep it to themselves, which that's fine. I understand that. When you find someone good, you want to, I don't want to share. No, I don't want to share. That's understandable. And, internet, Google, whatever. It's a plethora of information. But what I've noticed is what I'm coming to is I've noticed that even though they're, YouTube videos, of course, are another good source of researching anything that you're thinking of purchasing from. But what I've noticed is, in regards to AliExpress and Alibaba Express, or Alibaba.com, that the vendors are not really, if the ladies, there are ladies, men, whoever, who purchase hair, wigs from the vendor, but they don't really talk about the vendor, they talk about the hair, which is mostly what it should be about. But what I'm doing, what this purpose of this video is a starting point for feedback on the vendor and what your purchasing experience was with that vendor, and were you satisfied with your purchase. Made a previous video in regards to who I purchased from. I've been asked, will I be installing the hair that I purchased from them? I got the virgin. I do virgin like this. I will explain in a minute. I got Malaysian hair and Brazilian. The Malaysian is a kinky straight, and the Brazilian is supposed to be an Afro curly. I do this when I say virgin because, with all honesty, I don't believe that the hair is virgin hair. I have, in the past, actually sold a virgin Indian hair on eBay. I did my research, I narrowed it down, I got price listing from companies in India, and who I decided to purchase from, they sent it to me, and when I got the hair, I knew it was virgin because when I got the hair looked like it was literally, they took the hair from the woman's head cut it off, made a little, you know, track or weft or whatnot, and maybe did a little bit of washing with whatever, you know, soap that they use, and they sent it to me. And I was like, this was not what I was used to when purchasing hair from like a beauty supply store. It looked completely different. It was, you know, it was dry. It had looked like it had split ends. It had gray hairs in it. It had, you know, nits. What nits are the, you know, remnants of lice. That really skeeved me. That I was very skeeved by that. But I re-washed the hair. I reconditioned it with my conditioner and shampoo. And then once it was done, the hair was gorgeous. That hair was gorgeous, you know. And I knew it was the hair was beautiful. It was beautiful. And another way I could tell if it's really true, this is just my method of telling if it's true virgin hair. The more I washed that hair, the better it got. The more, every time I washed the hair, washed the hair over time, months, I've heard from the women that I've sold the hair to, they said the hair got better with time. That's how you can tell if that's truly virgin hair. It should actually get better as you wash it and condition it and you take care of it. It should not be deteriorating. As long as you're taking care of it, it should be getting better. So that's how I know, me personally, how I know that the hair is virgin. And that hair, I haven't tried it yet, so I honestly can't say if it is or isn't. But I think it's been processed to get the form, to get the kink. What I'm proposing is that this video will be a starting point for research on Aliexpress and Alibaba.com vendors only. Not, you know, review. It's a review for the vendor and what your purchasing experience was. So I will start. Okay, what vendor did I use? The vendor that I used was, I think it's pronounced Key Dow Nicole Fashion, and the other vendor I used was Key Dow Diva Wigs. Okay, what I purchased quickly again. I purchased Malaysian Virgin Kinky Straight. That one I got from the Nicole Fashion, I believe, and the Brazilian Virgin Afro Curl, which I think that was from the Diva Wigs. Okay, how was the purchasing experience? My purchasing experience with them, it was good. It was a good purchasing experience. I did not go through PayPal. As anyone who has been researching, PayPal is no longer affiliated with Alibaba and AliExpress. So that may be a turnoff right there, because PayPal is your only, it's a safeguard in regards to sending your money off somewhere and you don't even know if you're going to get what you want or whatnot. What they have now is called escrow. Basically what escrow is, it's their form of like a PayPal, and they're a buffer. They will not release the money to the vendor that you purchase from until you give them a notice that you are completely satisfied with your purchase. You were satisfied with your purchase. They won't release the money to them. So they don't get their money if they don't send you the product and you are not happy. They won't get their money. That's the theory. That's the theory, okay? Is that true? Again, research, you know, read the feedback on the vendor that you're interested in. See if someone said in there escrow was garbage, you know, but you got to take that in consideration. It's a coin toss when you deal with these, you know, with these vendors. How was the product? Am I using it? Am I satisfied? Okay, I mentioned before that I am not currently using the product. I'm not sure if I will, because I don't know if, I mean, I guess I should wear the hair before I decide if it was good or bad. It's just the fact that I said I don't think it's real virgin hair, and I really wanted virgin hair. So was I satisfied? No. But I can't, I'm not really answering very truthfully on that, because I haven't really tried the hair. So again, I can't really say. I didn't go through the hassle of disputing it and whatnot because they were going to argue that it is. So I just decided to keep the hair. So you may see me in the future put the weave in, and I will give you a good solid review on that. So there you go. That's my review on those vendors, on those two vendors. So use that in your research. And what I'd like to do is, if you do decide to purchase from one at Aliexpress, Alibaba.com, respond to this video response, or comment on your purchasing experience. What did you think? How was the vendor? How were you treated? If there was a dispute, did they work with you? How was your experience on the vendor? The reviews should be on the vendor. Review should be on the vendor. It should be on, how was your purchasing experience? Who did you purchase from? We want to know who you purchased from. So if we type it in the search, we should be able to find that, whatever key down, blah, 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 something, something, something. It should pop up. I'd also like to mention another one of my subscribers who is also a good research point if you're looking into, wanting to purchase from Alibaba, Aliexpress. Her name is My Alter Ego TV. My Alter Ego TV. And she has a blog spot. Her blog spot is myultimateaccessory.blogspot.com. And she has a whole entire article on her experience with Alibaba and Aliexpress.com. She has a whole article just on that and what she did and what she went through, and advice too. So check it out. Check it out. I will put the link below. And that's it. So I would love to see videos, comments on those people who have purchased and who you purchased from on Alibaba and Aliexpress. Let there be more videos on YouTube about the vendors and how you went through, your whole purchasing experience with them. That's what these videos are meant to be about. And then you do a video later about the hair and give a good solid review on the hair or whatever you purchase from them. So that is it. I want to say thank you again for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers, my tubies. As always, if you do right by your wig, hair, or weave, then your hair will do right by you. All right then, take care.